Thursday being the Thursday edition. I'm your host, Geno T, and yes, I am all jazzed up about this weekend, the NBA All-Star Game. Can't wait for it to happen, although I will be supporting in the dunk contest, not Jeremy that everybody else is supporting, Jeremy Lin, but Jeremy Evans. Go Utah Jazz. Before I get started, I'd like to thank my good friends over at LouDogs.com. LouDogs.com is the hottest handicapping site on the web. Check them out today for their free rolls, and also check them out for the handicappers blogs. Some of the greatest handicappers with some of the most awesome blogs are on there. Check them out for free at LouDogs.com today. Now, getting into the All-Star break. First, I want to explain something to you. Yes, I'm wearing my Jazz, and I'm wearing my throwback Karl Malone MVP 1999 hat. Yes, you know why? Because Karl Malone was a very unselfish player. He played with the same team for 19 years, and until he went to the Lakers, of course. But that was to try to win a championship, because at that point, the Jazz were just not going to do it at that point. Anyway, to get back to my story, the Jazz had a player in Karl Malone that was unselfish, and he played, and he got better every year, improved his game. He was one of the worst free throw shooters. Within 3 to 5 years of practicing, he became one of the best free throw shooters. He used to also have a hook shot that he developed and a fadeaway that he developed that was unstoppable, because as he aged and progressed, he could not make those strong, powerful moves to the layup that he used to be able to make, and that was what made him a great player. Today we have a lot of players that are great at tweeting, we have a lot of great players that are good at flash, but when it comes down to the stretch, when it comes down to being dependable, they're not there, i.e. LeBron. That's why Miami, you heard it here again, twice in 1 week, the Heat will not win a championship. Now, let's get back to the games. Last night, we were 2-0. Yes, 2-0. And we are looking to improve upon that tonight, as we have two great games on the slate for you this evening. We have Miami at home versus the Knicks, the matchup of the week before the All-Star break that everybody wanted to see. Jeremy Lin going to South Beach. Yes, you're going to see a little LeBron and Lin. You're going to see some matchups that are great, but you're also going to see a very low-scoring game here. The total in this game is 202. We're looking to go under. A lot of defense in this game. Don't look for it to be the shootout that people are thinking it's going to be, because you have a lot of shooters. That doesn't mean anything. Defense is going to be key here, and it's going to be a tighter game, too, than people think. If I was going to put my money on any team or any side, I would take the Knicks, but I'm going for the total, and I'm going under tonight. Under the 202. Put your money on it, take it to the bank. Second game we got tonight, San Antonio taking a visit to the Pepsi machine. Yes, they're going to Denver, to the Pepsi Center, to play the Denver Nuggets. They're beat up. George Karl knows that. They got players that they have to rest. They're going to be without Gallinari, Ty Lawson, Nene. Yes, they're going to be without some of their key players. Meanwhile, the Spurs are getting back Duncan, and they're also getting back tonight Tony Parker. Not that they're going to have much of a major impact, but a much deeper and bigger team that's going to go in there. They're laying 3.5. It was a stop of a very long 11-game streak that they had going. Last time they got blown out that bad was in 1997 against the Bulls in Chicago, and Michael Jordan was there, yes. Look for them to bounce back. The Spurs always bounce back after a big blowout. I know it's been a long time since then, but even after a loss, they come back. And plus, they're going into the All-Star break. They're going to be able to rest some of their players going in, because they have older players. Most of them not even going to be out on the floor for the All-Star break. So it gives them some time to rest. But this is the last game before the break. They're coming special NBA preview on Sunday morning, and, well, as a prediction for the All-Star game for Sunday night. So stick with it. Come in, look for me on Sunday. And as always, take these two picks, take them to the book, take them to the bank. And as always, till Sunday, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and you take it easy.